Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on this video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to walk you through how I set up my pages on my Garmin EchoMap Ultra 2s. I've got 4 of them. I've got 116, I've got 3 12, so 1 at the bow and 2 here at the console. And I wanted to run through how I set everything up and why I set it up this way. I really feel like I've got it dialed. BassboatElectronics.com installed all this stuff earlier, so they did a great installation job. But as far as like tuning it for my preferences, I feel like we're there. So I want to show you guys how I set up these EchoMap Ultra 2s. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're here at the console. I just want to show you real quick how to customize a page so you can go in there and make it exactly how you want or exactly how I've done mine, which we'll get into in a minute. But let's go ahead and get started. So we got both of my console graphs here. We're going to go into home here and then go to combo, okay? That's where you're going to find the different preset pages that you've already got from the factory, and then you can also make your own. So here, as soon as you get on here, you get this 2 vertical, window option, but you can go to layout and you can change it to whatever you want. You can have 1 real wide screen. You can have 2 real wide screens. There's all kinds of stuff that you can choose here. Okay, so you can choose one of those, and then from here, let's actually do this. There we go. From here, you can actually change the size of the screens. Some of the screens will allow you to do it vertically, some horizontally. And then you can also do all kinds of overlays and all kinds of stuff. So it's very, very easy to go ahead and do that on this screen here. But let's go ahead and go back. I've got 2 preset pages on each of these graphs. So I really just have those 4 windows between the 2 graphs that I really like to have at all times. So this is generally, when I'm running, this is what I'm going to be looking at. Okay, when I'm running, it's going to be, this is going to be my kind of zoomed out screen. This is what I call my macro screen. This is the one that kind of gives me that zoomed out picture. I usually have it zoomed out so I can see a lot of the lake when I'm running and navigating. And then I also have 2D sonar there. And then if I'm trying to navigate through kind of a tricky channel or stay up with the boat lanes or whatever that is, this one's going to be zoomed in. So my number 2 on this screen is going to be this chart. So it's all just the fishing chart. And then over here, we've got this as number 1, which is just my zoomed out navigation screen and 2D sonar. So that's kind of like when I'm running. Now, when I set down, I'll still pretty much keep this screen here, zoomed out with 2D sonar, but this one goes to what I call my fine-tuning, searching window here. So this is when I'm idling around, looking for fish, looking for structure, and we've got side view here at the top. It's very, very, very important to, when you're making your pages, your custom combos there, that you put the side view in the widest window possible, because you want to see all those details in side view. You don't want to put it in one of those narrow ones that's more vertical than it is wide. So I like to have a full side view on top, and then I do a zoomed in chart down here, usually fishing chart. Then I have 2D sonar, and then I have my down view. So you can also see that some of the overlays that I've got, we've got, the depth, we've got the temperature, mile per hour, the voltage, and the time. Those are really the main overlay information that I like to have on this graph. Over here, we've got something very similar on this page. So let's go ahead and go to the second page. So when I'm idling, this is the page that I like to have on. But when I'm running, I'll switch over to full map, while I'm navigating. And then over here, my number 2 page or view on this screen, when I'm idling around with this screen right here, one of the challenges that you face with side view is if you go to drop a waypoint in some location, this screen is going to pause. This one will continue. So I like, if I'm really leaning hard on my side view, I like to put the side view on number 2, because say I'm marking a bunch of stumps, okay? If I'm marking them here, in between the time that I drop the waypoint and when I name it and choose the icon, I might have missed a bunch of stumps if I just have that side view screen on. But over here, this will keep on rolling. So everything that I miss while I'm messing with this, I still can see over here. So that is very important. That's why I've chose, you know, to put a full side view screen on here. All right, so that's pretty much how I set up, you know, my views here on the console. So let's go ahead and move up to the bow here. So the bow is pretty simple. You know, the 16, we're pretty much just using a live scope here. One thing that I started doing that has been really helpful as far as the settings and setup with live scope is I actually reset my install depth to 3 feet. So right from the factory, it's at 1 foot, but I ended up changing this to 3 feet because that helps me see the splash. It has the transducer looking up further, so I can see the splash and also see top water baits moving on the surface. So a lot better with that. You can see I've got my distance out to 100, and then I've got my depth. Usually I try to keep it at 25. If I'm fishing, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20 feet or 25 feet, you know, 25 feet is kind of what I set my depth to. You don't want to constantly be changing that. It just kind of messes with your perspective of what size fish you're looking for and that sort of thing. So I try to keep it pretty standard, but if I'm fishing shallow water, I'll adjust that a little bit as we go. I usually keep the gain here at auto, and that's pretty much that screen. You can see what you know, what data I have on the screen and all that. It's pretty much dialed. So right here on this screen, I like having 2 different maps. So I have one map that is the fishing map that is zoomed in generally. So like, you know, and I've got the heading extension here, which I've got that set to about 100 feet. So if I'm about 100 feet away from a waypoint, I know that I'm within a casting distance of it, okay? So I have this screen zoomed in, so I can keep track of the waypoints that I'm fishing and all the fine-tuned stuff. And then I have this one zoomed out. Say I'm running pockets or something like that, and I want to see if there is another pocket, you know, just around the corner or something that I want to fish. And I can just look at that without having to zoom in and out. So this one's zoomed out, this one's zoomed in, and then 2D sonar here at the bottom. And that's pretty much it. I don't have any other, you know, preset screens or anything like that on this graph. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's pretty much simple. Those are the screens. Those are the views that I like. I think it's super efficient and just really, really intuitive for me. So if you guys have any questions at all, drop a comment below. Other than that, check out bassboatelectronics.com. They are the best GARMIN dealer around, and they are the best installer around. So go check them out. They are just an awesome team over there. And I'm going to see you guys out in the water. Make sure you trust the process.